both of them refused to talk to media. However, we talked to NPF Minister, Mr. Awangbo Numai, and he said that the talk was very positive, and he expects more talk in the future between the two communities. Mr. Awangbo Numai expressed that, the need of the hour is, MEITEI and Kuki sit together and sorted their differences. That is what Mr. Awangbo Numai said. However, both from Kuki and MEITEI, there is no official statement, or there is no statement as such after returning from Delhi. So that is what we get so far. Yes, back to you.
All right, Mubasir. So, what specific topics were discussed during the meeting in New Delhi, and how do they address the current tensions in Manipur as of now?
Well, it is very difficult to, say as right now at the moment, what are the topics that are being discussed at the meeting that has been held in Delhi. Because there are reports coming out that, there was there was no proper meeting between these three, groups of legislators from Manipur. That is belonging to MEITEI community, Naga community, and Kuki community. Other, conflicting reports are coming up. However, even though Mr. Awangbo Numai denied the report that, MEITEI and Kuki meet the Home Ministry officials separately, but there are conflicting reports coming up in media, particularly in the print, etc., where it is being claimed that, Kuki MLAs have set up a precondition saying that, no peace process will begin until and unless, this talks on separate administration, their demand for separate administration are being addressed. There will not be any peace process efforts, or there will not be any talk between the two communities. That is what the this Kuki MLA are reported to be said. However, Mr. Awangbo Numai denied that there was no such thing as a separate meeting between the Kuki MLA and the Home Ministry official on one hand, and on the other hand, there is another separate meeting between the MEITEI MLA and Home Ministry officials. However, overall assessment, while looking at all the overall assessment, the people are taking it as a very positive step. Whether be it whatever the agenda they have discussed, people are taking it as a very positive step. At least the talks have started. That is what is the feeling that I get from the ground right now. Yes, Solo. Yes, Solo, back to studio.
All right, Mubasir. So you mentioned that there has been no official updates given by the officials. So when can we expect any official statement or any key points regarding the meeting that took place recently?
Well, official in a sense that, the Ministry of Home Affairs, give a small update on the day itself, saying that, this MLAs belonging to these three communities met and had a cordial meeting, and they decided to unanimously appeal to all the concerned that, peace will prevail in Manipur. That is a small briefing given by the Ministry of Home Affairs through their official channel. So far, other than that, there is no official, in the sense that there is no, separate statement from MEITEI as well as from the Kuki community, and also from the concerned MLA who have participated in this talk, both from the MEITEI community also from the Kuki community also. So far, they refuse to, come out in media and give any statement. However, we talk to different people while, taking the, reaction about the so-called talk between MEITEI and Kuki, and which also involved Naga. So we talked to Congress President, one man is we talked to Congress President Mr. Megatandra, and other is we talked to, from the Kuki side, we talked to Mr. Paulelan Hawkins. While we talked to Mr. Megatandra, he said that, even though it is too late to start a peace process, it is very welcoming that they have started the peace process, and it should be, he said that it should be conducted in a broader sense. by broader sense, he means that, opposition MLAs should be included, civil society organization members should be included, and it should be conducted, the peace process or the talks should be conducted in a more broader sense, in a more open sense. It should not be conducted in a hush-hush manner. That is what Mr. Megatron said. However, in spite of the fact that, he regretted or he said that he felt disappointed by the fact that, the opposition MLAs are not invited, he still welcomed it. On the other hand, when we talk to this Mr. Pauleran Saukit, another Kuki MLA, he said that, he also welcomed the talk. However, he said that, the talk should be a political talk. It should be a political talk, not headed by some, not conducted by some bureaucratic officers as Home Ministry as such. He said that, it should be not on a bureaucratic level. The talk should be on a political level. That is what Mr. Pauleran Saukit. Yes, back to you.
Right, Mubasir. So now coming to the minutes of the meeting, can you elaborate on the key positives that were, say, highlighted by the Water Resources Minister Awangbo Numai during the discussion?
The key positive takeaway from the meeting is, for the first time, both MEITEI and KUKI agreed to come to the negotiation table, and for the first time, both the community are agreeing to the fact that there should be a peace process and there should be a talk. That is what Mr. Awangbo Numai said, and he further said that this kind of talks should be held in a frequent basis. It should not be like conducted in just once in a while, one time affair. He said that this kind of talks should be conducted very frequently, and it's just the beginning. He said that Home Ministry, according to Mr. Awangbo Numai, he sounded very confident that Home Ministry officials will conduct such talks in more frequent manner in near future. That is what Mr. Awangbo Numai and his other colleague, Mr. Losijiko, also said that this kind of talks should be held more frequently, and it should be held more in Impal, more in Delhi or other places like Guwahati as well. So talks should be held wherever possible. That is what Mr. Awangbo Numai said, and that is the sentiment expressed by every other individuals we talked so far. Everybody agreed that there should be a talk between the two communities, and there should be a process to resolve the crisis in Manipur, because people are way wary, people are way tired of the ongoing conflict in the state. And every now and then, we got to hear negativity like, the gunfight between the two communities, or between the, armed village volunteer of the two communities in peripheral area. However, by and large, Mr. Awangbo, we might feel that, it is an opportune time to start something, permanent or something, a lasting peace process. Because, for last 1 month, almost 1 month, there is no big report of, there is no major report of violence. A scattered incident here and there might have happened, but there is no major violence-related report so far. That is what we got to hear from Mr. Awangbo Numai. And other than that, other things happening in Manipur is a team of NIA, National Investigative Agency, a team of NIA team visited Manipur yesterday, and they visited this Kongtruk area where in September there was report about this drone-related bombing and rocket profilers being used by some misfit elements, even though it is being denied by the official concerned that there was no such report, particularly by the army chief, denied that there was no drone bombing or there is no, rocket profiler as such has been used. However, people in the valley have been protesting about it, saying that, drone bombing has been used and it is widely reported. So it will not be a right thing for any entity to say that drone bombing and rocket profilers are not being used. So to resolve that backlog, the concerned police have handed the case to the NIA, and a team of NIA officers, along with the State Police Force visited Kautuk area, which fall under, this Kangpokpi and Imphal West district. On valley side, it belongs to Imphal West district. On the hill side, it belongs to Kangpokpi district. And Kangpokpi district
Right.
Yes, sir.
All right, Mubasir.
Yes,
All right, Mubasir, I like to cut you off there because we're running out of time. Talking about the Kukizo community, what are the main concerns they expressed, were expressed by the Kuki legislators regarding their demands for a separate administration during this meeting?
The one thing that has been, preconditions, even though in some instances, they have come out and openly saying it, on other instances they are not saying it, but right now they have set a preconditions of this, serious on this separate administration related issues. There is one thing. There are many other issues like, resettlement of this displaced people, etc. However, at the moment, their main concern, their precondition that has been set out by the representative of Kukizo community is, there should be a serious scope on this, separate administration. But it has a, it can have a broader political, it's no political consequence. Because on one hand, in Delhi, the MEITEI community and other community, they don't want any, questions on the integrity of the Manipur itself. So, and on the other hand, the land between the MEITEI, Kuki and Naga are all, intermingling. There is no clear-cut boundary as such. So, there is going to be a lot of complexity in, whether even to start a talk about the separate administration. So, it has become very sensitive issue in Manipur, both in hill and valley districts. Yes, back to you.
Yes, Mubasir, there are so many more stuff to discuss, but since we are running out of time, we'll wrap up with this last question. What next steps are expected? What are the next steps that we can expect following this meeting, and how will these outcomes be communicated to the communities in Manipur?
Well, right now everybody is hoping that the Home Ministry official hold this meeting in a near future, in a very near future. When we asked the same questions to Mr. Paulinan Haukip, Mr. Awangbong Numai, and other MEITEI MLA also, that what has been stopping the central government to conduct such kind of talk for such a long time? Everybody has the same question, that this question should be directed toward the central government. Central government should have conducted such kind of talk or such kind of peace process long time back. Why they are delaying? It's only central government can answer. So hopefully, in near course of time, there will be a peace process, a formal peace process. In near future, there is only a thing that everybody are hoping at the minute. Yes, so.
All right, thank you so much, Mubasir. Thank you for joining us and giving us details and updates about the meeting. We will be discussing further when we get more updates.
Thank you.
There was on the meeting that was held between the two communities regarding the clash and the riot in Manipur. We'll be giving you more updates as we get more information. Thank you for joining us.